This is the most brutal takedown of white liberals I've ever seen.
Being a white liberal is being a professional narcissist because they operate from a place of perceived privilege. They think that they have to be liberal because they think that they're better than you and like feel bad about it or something. Oh, you sad, pathetic little minority. Oh, you little victim. Oh, our people 400 years ago enslaved you. Oh no. Oh, you need all this help and you need lower graduation standards. You need handouts. You need to be gifted a job that you're not qualified for. Oh, you little retard. Oh. And then when you're not a victim and you don't feel sorry for yourself and don't agree with them as a minority that they pretend to care about so much, they tell you don't know what you're doing. They tell you that you can't think for yourself, that you don't have enough personal agency to figure out what's best for you. We have to think like them so that we can do what's best for us. We have to follow orders and fall in line to their liberalism. How racist is that? How controlling and narcissistic is it to tell a minority, as a white person who already thinks that you have a privilege over me, that already thinks that you're better than me, even though I don't think you're better than me, you think you're better than me, and then you want to tell me I have to think the way that you think? That's what's going to be the most prosperous for me. That's what's going to make the most sense. That's what's going to lead to the most success for me. You want to feel like a good person, so you want to outsource empathy to me. And then when I reject your bullshit, somehow, even though you think black people and minorities are so smart and intelligent, because I don't agree with you, I can't think for myself. I can't use my own brain to, decide the things that I do in my life and what I represent. But when I tell other minorities to think for themselves and stop being a victim, then somehow I'm in the wrong. I tell them, take your own agency, make your own decisions. That's bad. But fall in line and think this way, think you need handouts, think that you need help, think you can't accomplish anything on your own. And that's positive. That gets co-signed. That's socially acceptable. That's ridiculous. Nothing more racist than a white liberal in America. They tell you how to think and then insinuate self-inflicted racial inequality based on immutable characteristics about yourself. Newsflash, racist white liberals. Importing the third world doesn't do anything for me. In fact, it puts a burden on not just you, but me also. I don't like Sharia law. I don't like Islam, and I don't want to live amongst it. I want it purged out of my country, actually. I want it deleted out of my nation. This is the country that I grew up in. I am a hardworking American taxpayer. I have a brain. I can logically decide things that are best for me. I can think for myself. I don't need to think like you. I don't need your handouts. I don't need your help. I don't need your direction. I don't need your agency. I have my own, and I have Jesus. Thank you very much.
All right, so this dude is very interesting because what he's talking about here and what he's really articulating is the narcissism of the white liberal. It's not only the narcissism, it's also the fact that they literally think that black people are stupid. Because if you actually have the respect for the intelligence of another human being, you're not going to tell them that standards need to be loosened just so that they compete, just so that they can compete, right? That grades need to be inflated, that you need some extra move up just because you're black, just because you're all of this. And white liberals love to tell black people that they're victims. And there's some black liberals play into that stuff, okay? And they play into that stuff with the white liberals as a way to control them, because they like to control them by telling them how to speak and trying to get something out of them in that way. So when these white liberals literally are confronted with a black conservative that doesn't need them, that doesn't subscribe to a victimhood mindset that says, no, I got this, I can do it, and standards don't really need to be lessened for me in order to do something, then they freak out, all right? And that's where, if you look at my mentions and look at my comments and all of that stuff, some of the nastiest stuff that has ever been said to me is said by white liberals. But then again, like I said, it is a function of their absolute narcissism.